All right. I am so excited about this call. Hello, everyone. If you're on this call, it is because somebody believes in you, or you might just be pretty curious about what is it that we do. Do we actually make money on social media by basically doing our beauty routine? That is the beauty of the world these days, right? And I'm so excited to be able to share this amazing opportunity with you guys. So, really quickly, before we go into the opportunity, do we actually make money? How does it work, right? All the good details. I want to go ahead and introduce myself along with my colleague here, Mimi. She's going to tell you a little bit about her story too. So, really quickly, my name is Angela. I am a director with Monate. And you guys might see me over here like, oh, like she's super excited and she's comfortable on these things. But I pinky promise you guys that this confident, girl talking on these calls and things like that I was not that person 4 years ago when I first started this business. So quick backstory, when I first started this business, I was just a stay-at-home mom, literally just a stay-at-home mom. Well, a lot of people may look at stay-at-home mom like, why are you complaining? You're a stay-at-home mom. It's fun. It's exciting. For me, it was a completely different reality. I stayed home because it just made sense. Daycare is ridiculously expensive. Why go work 40 hours a week? That's basically going to go towards daycare. So I stayed with my child, and it was really fun. It was great at the moment. But as I started, having my second, and then I went into my third, I find myself 7 years into motherhood, postpartum depression every single time. I went from having over 1,000 friends to literally only one friend, right? And then I just started losing myself in all things motherhood. I was trying to find myself. I would watch the news just to feel somewhat important, right? And I was just like Google Gaga all day long. And I was just trying to find some type of purpose outside of motherhood. And I know that having my third child, I was like, okay, like that's it. It's my third and last child. Like I'm gonna have to figure something out. But the thing is that I dropped out of high school. I mean, not high school. I dropped out of college, and I dropped out of what would be my dream career on paper just to raise a family. So here I am 7 years in, not one single dollar to my name, completely dependent of my husband. I haven't filed taxes, absolutely nothing. I am basically a ghost. And here I am having to go back into this corporate world after I had this beautiful life of time freedom, but I didn't have financial stability. And that was really scary for me, having to go back into this world where, I have to send my children to school, but I wasn't used to, dressing up and having that morning rush hour and taking everybody and making sure that I'm taken care of and then coming. It's just, for me, it wasn't something that I pictured. So that's when this business landed on my lap. And I was like, I did say no, just like everybody, I'm sure is probably like, what is this? What is going on? Like, that was my first thoughts. I was like, there's no way I can do this. Like, I am not good at sales whatsoever. I let alone don't even brush my own hair. Like, my hair is always picked up in a ponytail. I am a mom. Like, I want nothing to do with this. Like, I wasn't comfortable showing my children on social media back then. And I just wasn't really about it. Right. However, 4 months into saying no, I see the person who introduced me, who was trying to introduce me to it. I was like, wow, like she's killing it. And I see her having this beautiful, amazing community. And I was like, I want that too, right? In motherhood, you just you lose yourself. So I was like, you know what? There's nothing else that I can possibly lose. So why not give it a try? So I started the business, and little did I know was that, when I was just looking for some type of community and a little bit of extra cash on the side, it turned into something so much more. 4 years into this business, I am officially part of the $1 Million Club, is when you make over $1 million in commissions. Because of your hard work and ethic, right? And because of the team that you've been able to build, and because of the sales that you've been able to do across, thanks to the products that you're currently using, which we'll go into those details in a little bit, right? In 4 years, I've been able to grow a beautiful team of so many women. And remember how I mentioned to you guys, like I only had one friend? Well, now I have over 1,000 of like friends, and I have them on speed dial. They're all over the entire world, which is the best part about this business. Like, guys, think about the possibilities of what this can do for you. And I'm not coming here and telling you guys that you're going to become a millionaire from one day to the next and you're going to make thousands. No, let's be realistic here. It does take time, to grow your business, to do something for yourself, right? But the possibilities of, or what this vehicle can be for you, that what it can do for yourself, for your family, for your future self, right? It can be so much if you apply yourselves, right? And you're really open to what the business can do for you, right? So thanks to this business, 4 years in, I brought my husband home from working over 100 hours a week. He's now working less than 30 hours a week, right? So what I for me, that was the dream life. And that is the ultimate success for me. It's not about the money, it's about what the money can do for us and our family. 4 years in, we've earned a multiple thanks to this business. 4 years in, my husband drives a beautiful luxury car that is paid for by this company. But I still drive my minivan because it's what works for me. And that for me is just the ultimate success, being able to contribute back to the person that gave so much to our family, and just being able to continue being a present mom while earning substantial income, doing my own schedule, working on my own hours, and still bringing my children along for the ride. So what we do is we promote products based on our personal experience and our results. What is it? It's hair care, it's skin care, and it is wellness. That is the beauty of it, guys. The beauty industry is literally the biggest industry in the entire world. It is not going anywhere, and it is projected to grow into like so much more, because there's never going to be any saturation at all whatsoever. Everyone washes their hair, everyone washes their face, and a lot of people these days especially are becoming much more aware about their health, right? They want to be using wellness products that are going to promote beauty from the inside out, and that's exactly what we do, is what we focus on. It's not a lifestyle change. You see me, I have hair, I'm going to wash my face, I'm going to wash my hair. You see Mimi, she's got a face, she's going to wash it too, right? And that's what we do. Our products are scientifically backed, they're clinically proven. They're products that are vegan, they're non-toxic. They're products that are very specific to your hair needs and your skincare and your wellness routine, that's gonna cater to whether it's, gut health, that's gonna help with the acne, whether it's, thyroid issues and you need to help with your immune system, and it's gonna prevent, less hair fall and things like that. That's gonna help you feel better about yourself and be walking much more confident. The company has been around for only 8 years, and yet we're considered to be one of the best direct selling companies to be working with, constantly being recognized. And we're actually in I think it's 9 countries, if I'm not mistaken, right? We're in US, UK, Canada, Lithuania, Ireland, Poland, Australia, I'm missing, wait, New Zealand, and now we are officially in France. We just actually expanded to New Zealand and France. France, I think it was yesterday, and no, yesterday. And New Zealand, we just expanded to New Zealand just a few months ago, and we're just getting started. And think about this: we are considered the #1 luxury hair care brand in the entire world. Yet we only in just 9 different countries, in which of those 9 different countries, 5 of them haven't even been around for more than 4 years. Like, that is insane. Put that into perspective, right? And you can grow your business whether you know anyone in Canada, whether you know anyone in UK, Lithuania, and all these different places. So now you're growing a global business, right? All because you're promoting hair care, skincare, and wellness products. And that's a little bit about our company, what we do, and I'm going to go ahead and pass it over to Mimi.
Hi. So first of all, I'm really excited to do this call with you. This is actually the first time I think we do a call together. So a little background about me. I am Miriam, but better known as Mimi. I'm actually in Texas and Angela is in Florida. So we're literally in 2 different areas. But it's the beauty of this business, like being able to work with people from different areas. And the biggest reason why I feel like this to me is like a little special to be able to do the call with you is because when I first started this business, which is about a little over 2 years ago, when I first came across somebody who inspired me was actually you, Angela, which I had never really got to tell you, but being able to see, like you said, all these things that, you would always say that you did this with 3 kids, and 1 on your boob, 1 on your hip, and then 1 when, I can't remember, but it was like you did it with 3 kids. And to me, I'm like, you know what, if you can do that, like this should be an inspiration for anybody, even if they don't have kids. Like if somebody with kids is a busy doing all this, can make it work, and then now be MDC, like it's really inspirational. So like I'm really, really glad to be able to like do this call with you. But a little background about me. I was a total actually opposite of why I joined this business. So for me, I was actually a working mom. I was at that time only had 1 boy. And for me, I loved my job. I used to work in the school district, and I actually had the summers off. I had all the kids breaks, like I had everything off. And so me, I enjoyed it. My parents used to watch my son. Fast forward a little bit, COVID hit. Obviously, after COVID, everything changed. I actually got sent home for like almost a year. It was like spring break. We never went back till about October. And in that spring break, in that summer break, I actually had my second son. So I got to enjoy, like, COVID was probably horrible for people, but I enjoyed it because I got to be home with my kids and everything. But after I got a taste of that freedom, I did not want to go back to work because I was like, I thought I had the ideal job with all the holidays, but I just wanted more. Um, okay, hold on. I was trying to do this without getting interrupted. I have a kid with me right now, but to me, it was honestly like an ideal job. But I was like loving the time freedom, and I at that time during COVID, I joined the business. Okay, I joined the business only for the hair care. Like they told me about the cars and like people getting checks and MDC. They were telling me all these things. Nothing to me was like interesting. I had just had a baby. I didn't care about anything except being with my kids. But I did have a lot of postpartum hair loss. And that's how my friend approached me. She said, look, these products are amazing. Just give them a try. You can make your money back. I came with the idea that I was only going to earn my investment back. And that was it. I'm like, yeah, I'll work to get my products for free. Like, why not? So I did it. And when I went back to work, I was like slowly doing it on my 1 hour lunch breaks, whatever. I was making it happen however I could. But again, for me, I wasn't jumping in for anything. I was just doing this to try the products. After months of seeing how great the products were, then me matching what I was actually making at the school district, I was using that money to go on vacation. Like it wasn't nothing serious. But shortly after, like people who have been following me know this, my dad got hit with cancer for like the second time. And it was hard for the whole family. My parents again used to watch my kids, so now I was having to take off every other week to be with them, with my actual kids, instead of them because they wanted to go with my dad to be with chemo. Like it was just a lot. So after that, that's what was an eye opener to me to realize this business has so much potential to do more for me. Like if I really want to be home, like I have the opportunity to be home. So I actually finished off the school year and then I decided to call it quits on my full-time job to be a full-time stay-at-home mom with my kids. And I feel like it's something that I never envisioned myself, but it's something that I came across it. And the only reason I actually was working the business those few hours that I was because of the community, because being surrounded by so many people that were literally cheering me on. And again, I wasn't in here for the money. I wasn't here for anything. I was just kind of like literally for the products, but being able to see all that and being surrounded by people who were supportive, I just loved it in general. And then later the vision came of like, you know what, I can be doing this from home. And so like I said, I'm glad to have to say that I've been doing this a little over 2 years. I've been able to also earn trips. I'm working this year to actually earn my car, just like Angie said that you can earn one. That is my goal for this year. But I've honestly, like I said, been looking forward to all these things that they have, and I'm glad that I'm able to meet all these people from everywhere. A little bit about it is like that I loved is that not just the community, but the people that you're joining in, and you get one-on-one mentorship. You're guided through the whole process. I knew nothing about social media. I knew nothing about personal development, anything, like zero. Again, I came in with the knowledge of I just wanted to try products, and that was my whole mentality of this business. But I love that once I joined, I literally learned everything that I needed to do in this business through everybody that's already gone through the process. Like you're literally getting like a cheat sheet because they're telling you what works, what worked for them, what doesn't work, and all you gotta do is just follow like their lead. Like, okay, just try it. So for me, I really love that I'm able to do that. Again, like I said, you can earn trips. We're actually this month qualifying for Miami Leadership as well as the Bahamas. And then the beauty of it is also getting to learn to work through social media. Like I think most people don't realize that now everything is being run through social media and social selling, and you're selling yourself every day and you don't even realize that you're not getting paid for it. Like we all post either our Starbucks drink or what you buy at Target or what you buy at Ross, because I love Ross. So if you follow me, you know that I'm going to post all these deals. But like we're always posting these things and you're telling us like, hey, where'd you get that? And then you're telling us like, oh, look, I got this at Ross. Dude, you just sent someone over to Ross and they're not paying you for it. So that's the difference about this business. Like Angie said, this is a consumable product. We all should be washing our face. We all should be washing our hair. The difference is that we are now getting paid for it versus just recommending to people, sending them on their way and not getting anything out of it. So I don't know if I missed anything, Angie.
No, girl, I can hear you talking forever. And it's so crazy, you guys, because one of the things that also, was holding me back is inventory. I don't know if you guys know about Tupperware and all these like old school. I was like, wait. Like, I am here to make an extra income. That's for starters. I have a crazy busy schedule. Like, how am I supposed to add something else to my plate? Like, I don't have money to be putting into a website. Like, I don't have money to be buying. Do I have to buy all these X amount of products up front and then have to sell them? Like, for me, that was really scary because I can't take a huge risk of spending thousands of dollars on products that I am not even sure if I'm going to be able to sell. Right. And that for me really attracted me to this business because I had tried many other stay at home, work from home jobs and, other sales companies. And you had to have inventory. And that is something here that you don't have to, I don't have to worry about having a trunk full of products. I don't have to worry about having, this whole huge inventory that I have to sell before the expiration date. None of that. I don't have to go to the post office, put all my 3 children into my minivan, like none of that. The company takes care of absolutely everything. All you're doing is buying products for your personal use. It is such a low risk startup. It is as little bit as $200 to start with this business. Okay. And that is going to bring over 7 different products for your personal use to try it out. You have a 30-day money back guarantee. You literally have nothing to lose. The same way you go to Ulta, the same way you go to Sephora, right? To try out products, to try out, things that you want to see how they work. And you're like, okay, if it doesn't work out, I can always return it. It's the exact same thing. But with this, you're going to get so much more. You're going to get one-on-one training. You're going to get so many resources to teach you, help you, guide you, mentor you, hold your hand every single step of the way that are going to teach you exactly how you're going to be successful with what you want, whether it's $200 for groceries, whether it's gas money, whether it's paying for your kids' extracurricular activities, whether it's going towards your student loans, whatever it is that you want that money to go towards. This is something that can be on the side and you can incorporate it into your daily life. It's not something that you have to absolutely drop your 9 to 5. You have to, none of that. It's kind of like being an influencer, but you're getting paid a lot more than just an affiliate link. So much more, so much more. You're going to be able to bring your friends along with you for the ride. Like, what better way to make money than with your best friends? Like literally traveling the world for free with your best friends. It's exactly what I do in this business with all my friends. I've gained so many new best friends thanks to this business. And going back to the whole inventory, like the company takes care of absolutely everything for you. You sign up, you get your products, you get a free website. There's no monthly quotas at all whatsoever. I know you're probably thinking to like, that sounds too good to be true, but that's how confident we are in our products. That's how confident we are in our business, that you would just get your products one time. That is all. They take care of absolutely everything else. Absolutely everything from your website. Okay, hey, Angie, do you have a website that I can visit? Yeah, sure thing. Here's my website. These are the products that I recommend. Go ahead and get them. That is all. That is all you're going to be doing. And the rest, you will figure it out. We'll figure it out with you because we teach you every single step along the way. I didn't know anything when I first started this business. Neither did Mimi, but we both learned and we got mentored by top leaders in this industry. We are the top network marketing company when it comes to the beauty industry. So I'm telling you guys, if you are somebody who's been looking for clues, if you've been wondering like, what else can I do? Right? We're in a day and age where inflation is up through the roof, literally up through the roof. Like even Forbes has said it. Right now is a time where people, if you want to live comfortably the same way that you did last year and you haven't, increased your income, then right now is the best time to look for a side hustle because nobody can survive on the same income that they had last year unless you decide to cut down on your lifestyle, and nobody wants to do that. So that's what we're saying. Like this can be a tiny little vehicle just to be that extra cushion for you guys. So the next time that you go out to Target for say, or next time you go on a happy hour, that where $200 can go so quick for you guys, think about what is that going to give me in return? Is it going to give me a hangover? Is it just going to be, splurge for spending? And the next thing I know, I'm like paying this credit card bill? Or would you rather, use it for products that are not only going to perform on your, on you, but with a business opportunity attached where you can literally get your money back within 2 weeks and more. And you can build so much more with this brand on your own time, on your own schedule. So again, don't think about it twice. The opportunity is here for you. It is not going anywhere. However, you're going to regret not saying yes sooner. So if you have any specific questions that we didn't, specifically answer for you, ask the person who invited you on this call. They're going to tell you every single little detail because there's nothing to hide here. We're all winning. We hold you higher than, your own family holds you. Your standards super, super high because we believe in helping each other, challenging each other, throwing each other, out of our comfort zone because nobody grows in their comfort zone. You have to be challenged, and you have to be surrounded by a group of people who are going to push you to your limits, who are going to tell you on the days where you're feeling down, instead of telling you it's okay, they're going to tell you no. And I'm going to give you a solution for your problems. And that's what we do in this business. We find a solution. Where can I help you? How can I be of service? And that's the beauty of this business. You will not think the same. You will not act the same. You will not speak the same at all whatsoever. And you may not have to be looking at this in the long run, like, I can never be a millionaire, or I can never, earn the free car. I can never earn the free trips. And that's fine too, because when I first joined this business, I only got $13 my first week. I will never, ever forget it. My first paycheck was $13. And if I would have given up with only $13, I would not be the person that I am here today. I would not have bought my very first own home in just 3 years of doing this business. So I am living proof. So is Mimi, and so is so many other leaders of this business, of what are the possibilities if you just give it a chance. If you just tell yourself, what if? What can I do? How can I be better? And we have the blueprint for you guys here. All you have to do is take action on your end. All right. So again, don't think twice about it. Let us know if you have any questions, or the person who invited you guys on. And I can't wait to see you guys on the team. Have a good night. Bye.